Joanna Taft is our second speaker. She is the executive director of the Harrison Center for the Arts, or HCA, a leading studio and gallery center in Indianapolis known for its work in the creative space making. HCA created and operates the City Gallery, Indy's urban living center, a gallery which specializes in place-based visual and public art and connects people to culture, community, and place to strengthen core neighborhoods. In addition, Joanna is the founder and board chair of the Heron High School and founder of the Cultural Entrepreneurial Initiative. For these endeavors, she's received the Indianapolis Business Journal's Women of Influence Award. She is a recipient of 2 Cultural Vision Awards, a Girls Inc. Touchstone Award, and a Creative Renewal Fellow. And if that wasn't enough, I'm going to take another breath. She is a graduate of Stanley K. Lacey Leadership Program. She also serves on the boards of the Marion County Board of Zoning Appeals, the Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis Spirit and Place Festival, the Indiana Association for Community and Economic Development, Indianapolis Public Library Foundation, and the Oaks Academy. She was a founding board member of the Indianapolis Downtown Artists and Dealers Association. Wow, you thought you had a lot going on in your life, right? Wow. I thought I did, but there's nothing compared to Joanna. So we're really excited to have her join us here at Spark, so please join me in giving her a warm round of applause.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk? My city is Indianapolis, and yesterday's leaders built a strong and beautiful downtown core. And we have a great revitalization story. But there's another side to Indianapolis. This slide tells the story of the broken neighborhoods that surround the downtown. Every dot on this map represents an abandoned property, and every dot has an effect on public safety, on education, on our tax base, on social justice, and on the cultural health of our city. So how do we solve these problems? What do we need? I think we need cultural entrepreneurs. A cultural entrepreneur sees a need, takes a risk, leverages resources, invests energy, and networks to build culture in the city. A cultural entrepreneur sees a need, and in 2005, this building was one of those abandoned properties on the map. This is the John Heron Art Institute building. And so we decided to take a risk and start a school, not just any school, but a high school designed to grow art patrons. Huh? What's an art patron? Art patrons are those naturally arts educated citizens that are engaged. There are moms and our teachers and our doctors and our artists and our volunteers and our voters and philanthropists. They're the kinds of citizens that we need for a healthy city. So we crafted the school around an art history timeline. We started in 9th grade with the age of ancient Africa and Asia, and 10th grade was Greece and Rome, and 11th grade was the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, and 12th grade was the age of exploration up to modern times. And so the first year, as cultural entrepreneurs, we leveraged resources. Our campus wasn't ready. We couldn't be on the historic campus. And so we started in the basement using artist studios at the Harrison Center for our 99 freshmen. And then after we moved onto our campus, we didn't have everything we needed. We didn't have an auditorium. And so we used the church across the street. Their sanctuary became our auditorium. We didn't have a gym either. The Harrison Center has a gym. And so yeah, every once in a while we'd have to move art, but that's our gym now. A cultural entrepreneur leverages, invests energy. Even when you're scared, even when it's hard, you keep going. I remember this well because for a year and a half, I was scared to the core of my being. When I was starting the high school, the potential for humiliation was great. But I didn't give up. I learned to work through the fear, and I learned to keep going. We teach our students not to be afraid, that this is how they learn. Cultural entrepreneurs network to build culture in the city. But it's not the kind of networking you're thinking of. It's not building your little black book. A cultural entrepreneur is building relationships to bless others and to build culture in the city. So what's the result? What happens if more people would be cultural entrepreneurs? Well, this is what happened to me. We have a Heron High School with 730 students. We have a 96% graduation rate, a 95% college placement rate, 5% in the top 5% of public schools nationwide, and a neighborhood that's becoming a destination point for families and fewer abandoned houses. A cultural entrepreneur sees a need, takes a risk, leverages resources, invests energy, and networks to build culture in the city. Join me. Thank you.
Ah!